Ladies and gentlemen, imagine waking up one day and realizing that all the dreams you once nurtured in your heart have been buried under fear, doubt, and procrastination. What if I told you that today, not tomorrow, not next year, but today, is the day you take the first step toward achieving the life you've envisioned? Every one of us is born with a purpose, a set of unique gifts, and a dream designed to impact the world. But here's the truth. Dreams don't come alive by accident. They come alive through intentional action. If you've ever wondered when the right time is to step into your destiny, it's now. Stay with me, because by the end of this message, you will be equipped and empowered to stop waiting and start living out your dreams today. Your dream is not just a fleeting thought or a random desire. It is a divine calling deeply embedded within your being. Each one of us has been uniquely crafted with a purpose that is meant to bring value to the world. The dream that tugs at your heart, that vision you cannot shake off, is not just there by chance. It's a blueprint for your contribution to the world. Ignoring it doesn't make it go away. It only leaves you living a life that feels incomplete, unfulfilled, and without true direction. The uncomfortable feeling of dissatisfaction you may experience isn't a sign of failure. It's a reminder that you were made for more. When you understand that your dream is a calling, you begin to see it as a responsibility rather than a mere wish. Dreams are not selfish pursuits. They are pathways to impacting others. When you pursue your dream, you give others permission to believe in theirs. Every invention, every book, every movement that has changed the world started with one person listening to their calling and daring to follow it. Think about it. What if the pioneers of history had ignored their dreams? What if they had doubted their significance and chosen comfort over courage? The world would be a very different place, lacking in innovation, inspiration, and progress. There is a reason why your dream feels so personal and compelling. It is uniquely tailored to who you are. No one else can live out your dream for you. Your experiences, talents, personality, and even your struggles have all prepared you for the assignment embedded in your heart. That's why comparing yourself to others is pointless. You weren't called to replicate someone else's journey. You were called to fulfill your own. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs the authentic version of you, fully alive and fully committed to your purpose. But recognizing your dream as a calling also requires accepting that it won't come without challenges. There will be moments when doubt creeps in and the path may seem unclear. You might face setbacks, criticism, or even loneliness. But here's the truth. The resistance you face is a sign that your dream matters. The enemy of progress never attacks anything that isn't a threat to mediocrity. When you understand that your dream has a purpose, you find the strength to push through the obstacles because you know your calling is worth it. To fully embrace this calling, you must make a decision today. No one can choose this path for you. You have to wake up each morning with a determination to take one step closer to your dream, regardless of how small that step may be. Waiting for perfect conditions will only paralyze you. There will never be a day when all the stars align perfectly. The best time to act on your dream is now. Clarity and momentum come through movement, not Finally, remember that living out your dream is not just about personal fulfillment. It's about serving others and making a difference. When you answer the call of your dream, you inspire others to answer theirs. You become a beacon of hope, courage, and purpose. And that, in itself, is one of the most significant contributions you can make to this world. So don't let fear, doubt, or procrastination rob you of the life you were meant to live. Embrace your calling, step boldly into your dream, and watch how the world begins to change because you chose to answer the call. A dream without vision is like a journey without a destination. Imagine getting into a car, turning on the engine, and driving aimlessly without knowing where you are going. How would you know when you've arrived? How would you choose the right roads or avoid getting lost? This is what happens when people have dreams but lack a clear vision to guide them. Vision provides direction, purpose, and clarity. It acts as a compass, steering you toward the realization of your dreams. Even when the path seems uncertain. One of the most powerful things you can do to set yourself up for success is to define your vision. What does your dream look like in its fullest form? Can you describe it in vivid detail? If you can't, then it's time to sit down, reflect, and get crystal clear about what you want to achieve. Vague goals will lead to vague results. But when your vision is specific and compelling, it becomes a guiding force that fuels your determination and helps you navigate challenges along the way. The process of gaining clarity begins by asking yourself powerful questions. What do you see yourself doing 5 or 10 years from now? How will your dream impact others? What problem are you solving and who are you serving? What skills do you need to develop to achieve this dream? The answers to these questions will form the foundation of your vision. Write them down, review them often, and allow them to evolve as you grow. Writing your vision is critical. When you put your thoughts on paper, they become tangible and actionable. Studies have shown that people who write down their goals are far more likely to achieve them than those who don't. There's something about seeing your dreams in black and white that makes them feel real and attainable. Don't just keep your vision in your mind. Document it and break it down into actionable steps. Create a roadmap with milestones that will help you track your progress and stay focused. Visualization is another powerful tool in clarifying and reinforcing your vision. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living out your dream in vivid detail. See yourself achieving your goals. Hear the sounds of your success and feel the joy and fulfillment that comes with it. This mental rehearsal not only strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve your dream, but also programs your mind to recognize opportunities that align with your vision. Having a clear vision also keeps you grounded during difficult times. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, it's your vision that reminds you why you started in the first place. It acts as a lighthouse, guiding you through storms and keeping you on course. Without it, it's easy to become disillusioned, discouraged, or discouraged. Finally, remember that vision is dynamic. As you grow and gain new experiences, your vision may expand or shift. That's okay. Stay open to refining it, but never lose sight of your ultimate purpose. Dreams become reality not because of talent or luck, but because of unwavering clarity and consistent action. When your vision is clear, you can confidently pursue your dream, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to living the life you were meant to live. Fear is one of the greatest barriers standing between you and the realization of your dreams. It whispers lies that paralyze you, convincing you that you are not capable, not worthy, or that failure is inevitable. Fear thrives in uncertainty, feeding off doubt and insecurity. But here's the truth. Fear is a mental construct, not an immovable force. It only has as much power as you give it. The key to overcoming fear is not waiting for it to disappear, but learning to act in spite of it. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced fear. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of fear, but the courage to move forward regardless of it. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to keep going even when your knees are trembling. Think about it. Some of the most inspiring stories in history are not about people who had smooth, fearless journeys. They are about individuals who felt the weight of fear but chose to act anyway. The first step in overcoming fear is identifying it. What are you afraid of? Is it failure, rejection, or judgment? Sometimes we carry fears we are not even fully aware of because we've become so accustomed to living within their limitations. Once you name your fear, you take the first step toward disarming it. Fear thrives in darkness, but when you expose it to light, it loses its grip on you. After identifying your fear, challenge its validity. Ask yourself, is this fear based on fact or fiction? More often than not, fear is based on assumptions rather than reality. We imagine worst-case scenarios that never actually happen. Even when failure does occur, it's rarely as catastrophic as we imagine. In fact, failure often becomes a valuable teacher that shapes our growth and equips us with wisdom for the future. One powerful way to combat fear is by taking small, consistent actions. Action builds confidence and diminishes fear. The more you step outside your comfort zone, the more you realize that you are capable of handling challenges. Start with small victories, things that may seem insignificant but build momentum. Over time, these small wins add up, creating a ripple effect that strengthens your resolve. Surrounding yourself with supportive and courageous people is another way to dismantle fear. When you are around those who believe in you, their confidence can bolster your own. Seek out mentors, friends, or even stories of individuals who have overcome similar fears. Their journeys can serve as a source of inspiration and remind you that fear is not a permanent state. Lastly, shift your mindset about fear itself. Instead of viewing it as an enemy, see it as a signal that you are stepping into growth. Fear often shows up when you are on the brink of something significant. When you feel fear, it's a sign that you are challenging yourself and moving toward your potential. Embrace it as evidence that you are alive, growing, and fear will always attempt to hold you back, but it doesn't have to define your journey. By naming it, challenging it, and choosing action over stagnation, you reclaim your power. You were not designed to live a life of fear, but a life of boldness, purpose, and fulfillment. Choose today to face your fears and step confidently into the life you were meant to live. Taking responsibility for your dreams is one of the most empowering decisions you can make. Many people spend their lives waiting for the right circumstances, the right people, or even a stroke of luck to move them closer to their goals. But waiting is a passive approach that often leads to frustration and regret. The truth is simple. No one is coming to make your dreams a reality for you. Success is a result of taking ownership of your vision and committing to do the work required to bring it to life. Responsibility starts with accepting that where you are today is largely a result of the choices you have made. While there may have been external factors beyond your control, your response to those factors has shaped your path. This is not about blame, but empowerment. When you take ownership of your circumstances, you reclaim the power to change them. As long as you view yourself as a victim of circumstance, you remain stuck, waiting for someone or something to rescue you. But when you take responsibility, you position yourself as the driver of your destiny. One common trap is the tendency to make excuses. Excuses are comforting because they shift the responsibility away from us. It's easy to say, I can't succeed because I don't have the right connections. Or, I would pursue my dream if I had more time or money. But the reality is that these are just barriers we create in our minds. History is filled with people who had every reason to give up but chose instead to take responsibility and find a way forward. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They created opportunities out of challenges. Taking responsibility also means being willing to learn and grow. When you encounter setbacks, don't waste time pointing fingers or dwelling on what went wrong. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? Every failure contains valuable lessons that can propel you towards success if you are willing to take ownership and learn from them. Growth requires humility, a willingness to admit mistakes, and a commitment to continual improvement. Another critical aspect of responsibility is discipline. Dreams are not achieved through wishful thinking, but through consistent, focused effort. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It means showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and doing the work required. Discipline transforms potential into achievement and turns aspirations into tangible results. When you take responsibility for your time, energy, and focus, you gain control over your. Finally, taking responsibility means rejecting the temptation to compare yourself to others. Your journey is unique. And measuring yourself against someone else's timeline is a recipe for frustration. Instead, focus on your path and hold yourself accountable for the progress you make. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. When you take responsibility for your dreams, you stop being a spectator in your own life and become an active participant. You recognize that you have the power to shape your future and that your actions determine your outcomes. This mindset shift is liberating and transformative. Dreams don't come to those who wait. They come to those who work, who persevere. Choose today to step into that power and take responsibility for the life you want to create. Surrounding yourself with the right people is essential for achieving your dreams. The relationships you cultivate have a profound impact on your mindset, motivation, and overall trajectory in life. People can either elevate you or hold you back, inspire you to dream bigger, or limit your vision. Therefore, being intentional about the company you keep is not just wise, it's necessary if you're serious about realizing your potential. There is an old saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is true because your thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs are often influenced by those around you. If you surround yourself with negative, pessimistic, or complacent individuals, their mindset will inevitably rub off on you. On the other hand, if you associate with people who are driven, positive, and growth-oriented, their energy and ambition will push you to aim higher and do better. One of the key benefits of surrounding yourself with the right people is accountability. When you have a network of individuals who believe in your dreams and hold you accountable, it becomes harder to make excuses or give up when challenges arise. Accountability partners encourage you to stay on track, celebrate your successes, and provide constructive feedback when you fall short. They remind you of your goals and push you to stay committed even when the journey gets tough. The right people also serve as sources of inspiration and knowledge. They have experiences, perspectives, and insights that can help you navigate your path more effectively. A mentor, for example, can provide guidance based on their own successes and failures, helping you avoid unnecessary pitfalls. Similarly, peers who are pursuing their own dreams can share strategies, resources, and encouragement, creating a sense of community and mutual support. However, surrounding yourself with the right people doesn't happen by accident. It requires discernment and intentional effort. Start by evaluating your current relationships. Ask yourself whether the people you spend time with are adding value to your life or draining your energy. Are they encouraging you to pursue your dreams, or are they sowing seeds of doubt and negativity? While it may be difficult, sometimes you have to distance yourself from relationships that are not conducive to your growth. Once you've identified the need for positive influences, seek out environments where you can connect with like-minded individuals. Attend networking events, join professional groups, or participate in community activities that align with your interests and goals. Don't be afraid to approach people you admire and express your interest in learning from them. Building meaningful relationships takes time and effort, but the rewards are worth it. It's also important to recognize that being surrounded by the right people isn't just about what you receive. It's also about what you contribute. Be the kind of person who uplifts, encourages, and supports others. When you invest in others and help them achieve their goals, you create a cycle of positivity, and ultimately, no one achieves their dreams in isolation. We are designed to thrive in community, and the right people can be a catalyst for growth, motivation, and success. Choose your relationships wisely, nurture them with care, and watch how they propel you toward the fulfillment of your dreams. When you walk with the right people, the journey becomes more meaningful, and the destination becomes more achievable. Taking action today is the single most transformative step you can take toward achieving your dreams. Too often, people wait for the perfect time, the right resources, or a sudden burst of confidence before they begin pursuing their goals. But here's the truth. There will never be a perfect moment. Life is filled with uncertainties, and waiting only delays your progress. Success doesn't come to those who sit back and think about it. It comes to those who are willing to take bold steps, even in the face of uncertainty. One of the most common barriers to action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and even fear of success can paralyze you. But fear is a natural part of growth. In fact, if your dreams don't scare you a little, they are probably not big enough. The key is to move forward despite the fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it. When you take that first step, fear loses its grip on you, and confidence begins to build. Another obstacle is overthinking. Many people get stuck in analysis paralysis, endlessly planning and researching without ever making a move. While preparation is important, excessive planning can become a way to procrastinate. The truth is, you will never have all the answers before you start. Action clarifies direction. As you take steps toward your dreams, you learn, adapt, and gain valuable insights that you couldn't have discovered otherwise. Progress comes from doing, not just thinking. Taking action today doesn't mean you have to accomplish everything at once. It starts with small, consistent steps. Break your big goals into manageable tasks and commit to completing one thing every day that moves you closer to your dream. Momentum is a powerful force. When you consistently take action, no matter how small, you build a rhythm that propels you forward. Each step fuels the next, and before you know it, you've made significant progress. One of the most empowering aspects of taking action is that it shifts your identity. When you act on your goals, you stop being someone who merely dreams or wishes for a better life. You become a doer, a creator, a person who makes things happen. This shift in identity strengthens your self-belief and motivates you to keep pushing forward. Confidence is built through action, not waiting. It's also important to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. Every successful person has faced setbacks, made mistakes, and encountered roadblocks. What sets them apart is their willingness to learn from those experiences and keep moving forward. When you take action, you gain valuable lessons that help you refine your approach and ultimately achieve your goals. Don't underestimate the power of urgency. Time is a finite resource, and every day that passes is a day you can't get back. The sooner you start, the more time you have to learn, grow, and succeed. Life is happening now, not tomorrow, not next week, but in this very moment. What you choose to do today can set the course for your future. Taking action today is about choosing to believe in yourself and your dreams. It's about refusing to be held back by fear, doubt, or excuses. It's about stepping into your power and deciding that your dreams are worth the effort. You have everything you need to begin. Your vision, your determination, and the willingness to act. The only thing left is to take that first step. And once you do, you will be amazed at how the path unfolds before you. Start today and watch your dreams begin to come to life.